good way to start this episode. Get some works done on the electronics. Well, this is where we ended the latest episode. Getting all the tape unwrapped. So now it's time to actually unwrap the loom, save what we want to save, put away what we don't need, and then slowly work our way to the inside again, same like we did on the other side. Closing in on it. Okay, this is becoming way more visible on what is what. Now I'm going to lay out the final pieces on the floor and on the bench to see what goes where. And then we're going to keep a couple lines all apart from what is going to the back, so we can lay it on later and we can find out later. But the overview and the visibility is getting there on the wiring looms now. Isn't it already looking better? All separated from each other. Now let's get the final clean out to be done. Okay, not much left. ABS and sensor stuff over there. This was all we need. And that's what we don't need. And at the rear, well, actually, when we look inside, a couple of them to the battery, couple of them for gas tank, rear lights, figuring some stuff out. But this is getting more tidy. I feel really bad for myself that I need to work with this. My job is getting better and better. Building everything new is really what I enjoy. So this is a good way to start this episode. Get some new brakes under. Well, damn you, these are so big, and this is going to be the biggest challenge. Will this, because we will need a lot of room in the wheels to get that fitted. And before everybody, and already everybody is asking, sorry, I don't know anything about the brakes. I'm not going to explain anything, because every car, every wheel, everything is different, and there are so many stuff to get big brakes on every different car, and there are so many websites that explain and say everything, so don't ask me. I am just the messenger, or no, I am just somebody who installed these things for customers. And that's what I'm doing on the channel. is tuning, problems. Why do they call it tuning? We could better call it creating problems on cars or something. You order a nice set, but it's never perfect. So, okay, the first little point is, well, that's okay-ish, but it's hitting the arm a little bit, so it would be nice if this would have been a little bit more rounded. And then the other point, we've got these nice bolts. Well, so everything new, everything nice, but these are so damn long, they will hit the disc. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Why don't we have shorter ones? Oh, this is niet voor die. Nee, that's for the rear. Well, it's not centering because of the bolts. They are too long. Fuck you. Always something. Yes, both of them are hitting. Oh, this does not fit. Oh. And in the meanwhile, let's play with the new tools. As I have all told you, I have no idea, well, how this all goes. Nothing ever been done by me on computer stuff. So let's give this a first try. Send it out to somebody who hopefully can help me with some programming, and then we can go on. I'm going to make an auto scan. He asked me to start there first. So let's find out if I can do this, and then yeah, I'll keep you updated on how this all goes. Crap. Well, of course, need to do computer nerd stuff. Let's find out.
Word. Click OK. The HexNet will try to connect to the selected network. When the HexNet is connected to your Wi-Fi network in infrastructure mode, the middle LED will turn a solid green.
So, well, my light is of course not green. Well, okay, my Wi-Fi was not connected yet. Why is that? Something is green now. Alright. Let's give this another try. It's working. Well, kind of new for me. And it's flipping all kind of screens. So, well, probably that's a good sign, because then it's measuring and checking all the fault codes of the stuff we don't have yet. And then we can send that out, and somebody with more knowledge of me about this stuff can read maybe some problems, and hopefully we can fix it to start. Okay, with no knowledge about this, I'm seeing some stuff that I think is weird, but I'm not sure, so I'm going to send this out by email to someone who knows more about this than I do, and then we're going to work together from there upwards to hopefully a new start on the engine, or some reprogramming, or whatever we need to do. And the new try, I was doing something wrong. We're in the learning mode, so I need to forgive myself to making a mistake again on the first run. So a new run. Let's see if we can get some better, well, more stuff out of this. Well, at least we know this is a little bit of a problem. first new in with a second new. So the first new, it's on the roll again, contacting with people for the next steps. So we're trying and keep on trying. Then now I need to figure out how this new brake line stuff works, so we can make the brake lines, make a first test fit of all the new brakes, see how shiny they all will look. Later on we will see with the wheels and everything how that will go, but let's make some progress. Again,
Study body language.
limited space, use punch, bolt 23 when wrench.
But you can
Geen
read
idee
a
wat
lot
ik nou moet
into
doen.
how
See a lot of things getting better in the team.
Can you see this face? This is not the happy face. Another day to forget in this project. Front, not fitting. Rear, okay. Not totally happy on it yet, but I think the rears are going to fit. So I'm going to finish those tomorrow, and I need to take a good look at what's wrong with the front or what kind of parts we got, because I didn't arrange it, and I need to figure out which parts I got, which way we need to go to figure out what the best way to do this. But for now it's not fitting. Yeah, that's all we can say, I guess. And I am totally blown away with all this electronics. Apparently it's same like within the Mark III and other old immobilizers. We need another little ECU that is missing. That's the, start computer, it says. I didn't know that that was a separate computer. It sounds like that's a separate computer again, but the crazy thing is, it started once. Now it's doing nothing anymore. So I've done loads of work, only no steps forward. Only figuring stuff out again. Oh, well, my flaring tool, that's working really well. I put some clips in it, but with all the emailing and all the contacting with everybody in between of trying to get brake lines done, there's already one brake line again over here. So tomorrow, new day, because, this day can go in the trash again. Lots of work, nothing forward. Yo, this is all doing nothing and, arranging everything. So, turns out, accidentally, we sent it the wrong adapters for the front. So, with all the test fits, and yes, I know the brakes were on the upside down, but it was just a test fit. The first one that came out of the plastics, I just test fitted this one. And, this is why I test fit. That's not fitting. The rear is fitting. I find it a little bit crazy that the bolts are so long, but, okay, it's fitting. No harm is done there. So all the brakes are fitting, so we're going to work on that. Then we've got the brake line. I've ordered a brake adjuster for the rear, so that we don't need all the original stuff. That will be in next week, so I can connect everything, the final bits on the brake lines for the rear. And then, of course, we are off to how are we going to get those ABS sensors done. I think I'm going to mount something on the rear diff. But next point, no go. The worst week since I'm doing this job again. The worst week on productivity and everything, wrong stuff, wrong bolts, wrong nuts, everything is bad. So my drive shafts, they doesn't fit. I need to figure out if I ordered something wrong or that I got the wrong parts. But at least, well, we have, well, big splines and small splines. So that doesn't fit again. It's fairly easy solution, or we change out the hub or we change out the front. Fairly easy. No worries, but that means I cannot go on with measuring everything for the ABS sensors. So now I am on to some small jobs. There are no brackets over here for the brake lines, so let's make some brackets for the brake lines and then move from there. Well, okay, so this one is flowing nice. Nice little bracket over there. And then, well, this is going to look really cool. And this is a full brake setup at the front, all done. So finally, well, not finally, because we need to change out the brackets. They're underway, so problem solved, luckily, with lots of back and forth to see what's wrong. Eventually, he accidentally put the wrong brackets in the box. Shit happens. We can go on, cut the front fitted, now off to make the other brake line and do the same thing, and then we're off to the rear. Same story there, parts are ordered, parts are underway, so we still cannot completely finish them. But I'm going to show you how it's all going to look. At least we're going to do that. Well, doing multiple things at once, and it's all a big freaking mess of all the parts this episode, but another step more learned. So with the basic diagram, this is the steering column module, and we only have the basic wires. And if we look at when we have a start authorization system in the car, there are way more wires from the steering column. So I now know for sure that I'm kind of happy about that we don't have a start authorization computer missing. So that's a good thing. But with all the different computers, it's asking or saying that that's missing. But of course, if there's a module in there which will have that, of course it's asking for that. So there will be some more things to discover. Well, I am thinking I'm just going to end it. Everybody knows them and everybody has them. Last week I was on a high on productivity on the BMW, and this week I'm at an ultimate low on productivity on the Mark II. So that's why I think I'm just going to end this episode with nothing visibly being done. Behind the scene, lots of stuff arranged, lots of stuff being done, but nothing visible, not a lot to film. So I'm sorry people. See you all in the next episode. Like and subscribe to the channel because we are almost at the 10K. That will be a milestone just for me, that I have 10,000 people follow my crazy stuff. So thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel, and see you all in the next episode.